Hey there, welcome back all you DIYers. Today we're working right here at the DIY headquarters in my backyard. So I got some fun stuff. You can see right here behind me. Let me show you what we're doing. Alright, so today is a lot of labor intensive work. And honestly, we've been working on this for a while. Our nights, evenings, and stuff like that. We've been trying to do a little bit here and there. And we still had to go back and get some more bricks here to do a very large paver patio. And we're just doing some little 4x8 bricks. I'll show you here. This is what they're at right there. But we have to get a base ready, put sand down, all that good stuff, and I'm going to show you right over here what we got going on. All right, so as you can see, we're getting everything ready right here. What we've done is we've actually removed a bunch of the dirt, leveled things out somewhat, in order to give us an area there that we can actually put down sand, and actually that be our level surface. And you can see we put up some pillars. And again, they're fairly simple. It's just a matter of getting your base set right, get your sand nice and level, using a little torpedo level, leveling each one out, and then just start working your way across. Had a friend actually loan me one of these rakes, and some of you golfers out there definitely recognize one of these. Our sand traps and stuff like that, we go out and we got to fix our divots and everything. And I tell you what, this rake right here works great for leveling out larger areas instead of a rake that's only, you know, like 16, 18 inches wide. When you got almost like 3 foot of rake here, really makes it a lot easier to level out an area. So, as you can see, we got a fairly large area we've done here. I would say we've probably laid down somewhere close to 1,000 bricks already. And the pile you seen just a second ago, that was another 1,300 bricks there, 2 pallets at 660 bricks, 1,320, I guess. So we got a lot to do, but I just wanted to show you a little bit, and then you're going to show you some time lapse of us trying to get things set up and laid, and then we got sand we're going to fill in the insides with, so we're going to get busy. Alright, so one thing that is helpful is we've had rain. Like I said, we've been working on this project for a while. And over the last week, we've had over about 2 inches of rain. So having the sand spread out a little bit, rainfall on it sure does help get it down. But of course, like you've seen, we just went ahead and tamped it down again. It is wet sand, so it is very nice, packed in really good. That does get you a nice solid base. So we'll start laying down some bricks. All right, now once you got a lot of your blocks and everything laid up, you're gonna end up with probably trying to cut something somewhere. And you got a few choices here. You can go with the old trusty hammer, chisel, and I've got a lot of knocks on this one. I've done this quite a bit. They really never fail. It doesn't ever wear out. This thing's probably 15, 20 years old probably, but yeah, broke a lot of bricks and a lot of retaining wall block and stuff. Just work your way through it. You just chisel lightly to make score your marks, and eventually just start knocking her a little harder, and breaks pretty good. You can go with the grinder with a diamond blade on it. I've always went and just picked up a Harbor Freight grinder because you can get them fairly cheap, and there's a lot of dust that these things make. I do have a wet dry blade, and I do like the ones that do have the notches and stuff in them. Those do seem to work a little better. Or you can go ahead, and if you do have an older skill saw, you can go ahead and get you a diamond blade to put on that skill saw, and those work really great, especially if you get down, if you want a nice clean cut all the way through it, especially these blocks and stuff. This blade just barely gets to the edge of them. Works pretty good. So, but if you get the bigger blocks that I've had to do on some of our seating, those, yeah, it's nice. You can go pretty much all the way around it. Then you just got a little simple break in the center. So a lot of these smaller ones right now, I'm probably going to go with the grinder just because it's hard to cut the small blocks with the big circular saw. So you need something to hold on to, and your hand's getting a little too close to the blade and gets you a little uncomfortable. So I'm going to probably stick with the good old grinder here, and we got a bunch of them to cut, so I got to get working on that. Alright, so I'm going to show you real quick. Here's one of those blocks I get. 4x8 block, and I believe they're about 2 3/8 inches, 2.5, something like that, thick. Like I said, this saw does work pretty good, but I'll show you. So here we go. Like I said, it just barely cuts through that, but right there, nice, not too bad of a cut. And if you're just going straight through and you're only cutting half of it or something like that, it's not a big deal. You can use a circular saw, but running it long wise, yeah, that would be a problem for sure. So this one will go in the ground now. Alright guys, so you've seen us lay down the base, lay down the sand, and then lay the blocks on top and get them some cut and everything to fit in all the edges. And now the last part is laying down. Either you can use some fine sand, you can use fill sand, you can actually go ahead and use the actual locking sand, the little real fine silica sand that they have. But I found that usually just the fill sand works pretty good for me, and hey, I'm trying to do this on a budget, so then we just gotta go ahead and sweep it in. Alright guys, so got it all finished up here. Everything turned out absolutely wonderful. We love this space. It absolutely gives a lot more area to our backyard to be able to hang out. We got the fire pit over here and everything too. So Looks wonderful, and hey, I hope this works out for you guys. Hope it helps you get a little bit further along on your project, and hey, just try it, guys. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. See ya. Bye.